Alright, y'all ready?
Sure. I said go.
It's the day of the festival. Of all the days, I expect this to be one where I'd be walking to the school with Saori. But Saori isn't answering the phone.
Whoops. Oh my god. I did it
Stop.
again.
Stop fucking fat fingering, you fat. I can't even call you fat. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Y'all can hold spacebar and read what text I missed. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything I reassured her.
You skipped a word.
Funny, I know. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Nasuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Saori and Yuri at the festival. This guy's just mumbling to himself, like, constantly.
Do you not think in words?
No, I think in sounds.
I gotta stop eating almonds, because, like, they're starting to, like, fuck my...
Yeah, you're about to start reading, too.
Okay.
Swallows an almond sideways.
If you...
What's it? Oh my god.
I swallowed and, like, almond got hooked in my throat.
That's exactly what I figured. I just imagine Squidward with a fork in his throat.
I'm
Go.
good. Okay. I'm good now.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Saori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. What, that dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder.
I almost read that in Monica's voice. I say that, but I suddenly remember why Saori told me yesterday. You should take a little responsibility for her, Master Moon. I like how I just said that, too. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday.
How'd you know about that?
How'd you know about that?
Who told you?
Who you work for?
You know that.
Sorry. You kind of left her hanging in the morning, you know? I flipped to Saori's page. Oh, poem. Same thing. It's different from when she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Oh,
right, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head before I wait, scroll down.
You forgot the % at the top, but anyway.
Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head, I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. Don't distract yourself.
Shut up!
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? We got a friend zoner. Got a friend zone. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking her phone up either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in.
Saori?
She really is a heavy sleeper.
She's dead.
I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Saori's room, I knock on her door.
Saori. Wake up, dummy.
There's no response, just the smell of cigarettes. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
Saori. I knew it.
We probably shouldn't have friend zoned her. We got a friend zoner. Got a friend zone.
What do you
It's
think,
up to
Ian?
y'all.
No, Ian, you're making a
Um,
fucking decision for once.
Trackback.txt for details. ...
What the hell?
What?
Oh, that's you.
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. This is why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit.
I'm suppressing the urge to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Just
starting,
yesterday.
boys.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different.
Breaking the fourth wall.
I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. So should we go back?
No.
No.
I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Oh,
And
We got the bad end.
that was
So-
good. Randy.
so that means Sayori's the killer.
What the fuck is going on? You see that?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
That's Monica over Sayuri.
It's Monica, Yuri, and
Oh. Here,
Here, I got this.
Kiki Chaka Muka.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obvious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Oblivious.
That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
So wait, I'm confused. Did we?
I don't know what's happening.
Did
you
we
guys don't
just
understand. This is part of the game.
Well,
Oh, the
yeah, I know
lore.
that, but like,
I didn't.
what the fuck's going on?
Some
No, it's
Satan's
like
talk
it's like a it's like your normal happy-go-lucky visual novel. One of them kills themselves. Game's corrupted. That's why it had that like exception
Yeah.
thing. Do you get the? Do you get what's going on now?
Well, I
This
meant,
is a
like,
psychological horror game. Pay attention, please.
Okay, you misunderstood me, but I won't.
No, I was talking
anyway.
to Mason.
Oh. Alright, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school. Oh, wait, yeah. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle. Yeah, idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
boy.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. No,
No maidens? We could have got a maiden. Man,
But I
I
have
really
no-
fucked our decision up.
That's what I was gaslighting about. That's the clip I saw off of Instagram.
Yeah, bro. Friend zoner. Mason said.
Kills herself. Like, oh, we'll just have a great day at the festival. Psych.
Sorry. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs. I gotta change
There's
his
really-
voice. I'm sorry. I gotta change his voice because he's technically a different person now.
I didn't even read that, but it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Runt. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Master Moon?
Monica?
Oh my good. Oh my goodness. I don't know why. I just forgot her accent completely.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, all right?
Yeah, it has.
Monica swallows sweetly.
Swiles.
I fucking read sweetly and swallows at the same time. Alright. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk about, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league.
I'd much rather take something. I'd much rather take something as personally and enjoy it and make something special out of it.
Damn, Monica, you clear your throat like a man. In that case, what club did you decide to join?
I'm actually starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature.
That sounds kinda dull.
How many members do you have so far?
They're kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 members of us so far.
Some of those words were not there, but okay.
It's really hard to find a new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
They're really not the boring as well. Oh, what the fuck did I just read? They're really not the boring at all, you know. And I'm back. And I brought the guest with me. Yeah? A guest?
Seriously, you brought a boy? What a way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Nasuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Master Moon.
Oh.
All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredible cute girls. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a boy. I mean, a first year. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the tea pot port. The tea port. The tea port in the middle.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess I don't read. I can't.
Really? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you.
Yuri faintly smells. Dude.
Yuri faintly smells to herself in relief. What the fuck does that mean?
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Master Moon, what kind of things do you like to read?
Porn. Like our mind went to the same thing.
WhatsApp smut fan fiction.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have. I don't really have a good way to answering that.
Manga.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of created. Damn, Yuri!
Just sitting there fucking drinking tea.
This motherfucker got a bulldozer in their throat. What the fuck?
Sorry, I got tea grounds in my.
You guys drink your coffee, I chew mine. Level of creativity. The level of creativity. Oh my god! The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Shut the fuck up! I
This
hear you
motherfucker's
laughing.
wheezing. He's wheezing.
Bruh, I read creativity as creativity. I did it 2 times in a row in my head. I was like, something's wrong here. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Ugh, I hate horror. It's just,
Oh, why is that?
well, I just
And Suki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
never mind. Yo, shut up.
Hey, and I just got an idea. Haha, what about this?
Eh?
Hmm?
Wait, did anybody else see the name?
Nat. It was Nat and Yuri.
Oh, okay, so they shortened the Suki. Okay,
It was 2 people doing the same sound.
gotcha. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write the poem for our own.
Just so you know, that's the first time I've ever seen quizzically.
And the next time that we meet, we'll all share them with each other. And that the way everyone is even. I mean, I thought that it was a good idea.
Monica, are you okay?
We should probably start finding activities for all of us to precipitate. Oh my god.
You fucked him up even harder.
We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in. Oh my god.
There's a T in there. Participate.
Participate. There we go. All right, can we cut that out? Can we just cut this whole?
All right, read it
whole-
again. Read it again. We'll see.
We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. Dude, oh my. Participate in together. We should probably. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm gonna fucking do a Sayori, dude.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time, and if it's not perfect, we roll with it, and I'll just leave it in the video.
Okay, I'll try not to giggle.
Just fucking mute yourself if you think you can't handle it. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together.
Wonderful.
I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Master Moon?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I blatantly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
You're hot. You're hot.
I still have other clubs to look at, and you're all really weird.
I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Someone here is way madder than everyone else. That was disgusting. And by
Wait,
disgusting, I mean heavily arousing, Mason. Do that again. Burp for me.
I don't have one ready.
I mean, you can't burp on command.
Yeah, I thought everyone could do that.
Ugh.
Yo, dude just
That was a
puked.
burp.
Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
My goodness, so really?
Did you just censor yourself?
Who?
Monica.
Did you really mean that, the Master Moon?
Who says, oh my goodness? Other than Plankton. Oh my goodness! Yeah. It could be
Yeah.
fun, right? Right? Right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
You scare me all the time. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Look at that, giving it straight.
The Master Moon, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Oh, thanks, I guess.
$5 handy.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
Yes.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Unless one kills themselves, because that would be awful. Like, who
Yeah, that
do
would be
such a thing?
terrible
Yeah.
if one of them killed themselves.
Especially if I rejected them and put them in a friend zone and told them I'd be there for them every single day and I know what's best for them, and then they kill themselves. Like, what? That's such a terrible thing.
And then I walk in and discover the body. That would be traumatizing. I hope that never happens.
I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, I'll
Alright,
read this. Today I cut my
alright.
skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again, unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below.
That's from Sayori.
No,
Yeah, that's from Sayori.
I don't think it's from Sayuri.
Okay.
Because Sayuri was never the... What was it called? She just said it in the poem. Or poem.
The responsible one, that's Monica, you idiots.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The responsible one
Okay, well,
was not Sayuri at all.
which one are we gonna try to get closer to?
I say Yuri.
What do you say, Ian?
Well, Mason said that. Well, not last time, but everything Mason said. just
Yeah,
turned out-
everything Mason said is like gotten us... literally got someone
But-
killed.
I will agree to it. Let's go, Yuri.
Okay.